Hey guys, so I wanted to make a live stream of the direct, but my computer ended up crashing right before it went live. So I'm just gonna make a video now and just talk about what I thought about the direct, because that direct was amazing. There were so many really good games in there. Most of it was ports, but still, like they're games that I would love to be able to play on the Switch, play on the go. Let's start with the 3DS. The 3DS had a few good games. There was a new WarioWare game that was announced for it. I mean, everybody wanted a WarioWare game for the Switch, which would have been really cool using the motion controls. But I mean, I'll still take one on the 3DS. They did announce a few other things. There's a Luigi's Mansion game. They remade the first Luigi's Mansion game for the 3DS. Right after I finished beating it, I was like, and then I see this come out. I'm like, holy shit, that looks so good. But I'm not gonna play it again. But that's still really cool. And then they showed off a little bit about Detective Pikachu. That game looks amazing. Detective Pikachu. I don't know how that's a 3DS game. Like it should be on the Switch, but like I'm definitely picking up that game. That game looks amazing. And then they also said they're bringing another Mario and Luigi remake, the Bowser's Inside Story. That was a 3D or that was a DS game, and they're bringing that to the Switch. Or not the Switch. They're bringing that to the 3DS. That'll be really cool. So on the Switch, there was a lot of ports they announced for the Switch. They announced there's Okami. They're remaking Okami HD. That's coming to the Switch. It's also apparently you can also play that on the 3DS as well. But I am definitely gonna get that for the Switch. They announced some weird sushi matching game. I'm not really fully sure what that was. It looked alright. Apparently it has multiplayer, so maybe it'll be fun to pick up and play with some friends. I don't know. They showed off a lot about the new No More Heroes game. They showed off some gameplay footage of it. That game looks really cool. I'm really hoping that at some point they do port the first two No More Heroes to the Switch, because those games were great. The new one's great. I love those games. Those games were great. And then they showed up. Oh, a new Captain Toad. There's the Captain Toad for the. I played it on the Wii U. That game was great. Although I didn't like on the Wii U when I had to go back and forth between the gamepad and the TV, looking back and forth. Got a little. I don't know. I started feeling a little dizzy from doing that, and I didn't like doing that. So playing it on one screen will actually be a huge improvement, because those games are really fun. When those levels came up in Super Mario, whichever one it was, that was really cool too. The new Super Mario Brothers one, that was really cool. They showed off in Dark Souls. Dark Souls has amiibo support now. That's gonna be really cool. Seeing Dark Souls amiibos. And then one thing I never thought would happen: Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is coming to the Switch. That is amazing. It's the first time it's ever been on a Nintendo console. Crash Bandicoot is amazing. I have it for the PS4, but I haven't really spent a lot of time in it. So I'm going to get this on the Switch, and I'm going to play this, because being able to play this portable is going to be amazing, because those games are amazing. Also, one thing I didn't think would happen, another thing, South Park. This new South Park game is coming to the Switch. That is amazing. And it comes out next month. That's so soon. I am definitely going to be getting that too. They showed up. There's some new stuff for ARMS. There's a new ARMS tournament. That's going to be really cool. There was a lot of cool stuff for this. And then in Splatoon, they showed off a lot of stuff for Splatoon. There's a lot of new. I love Splatoon. There's a lot of new costumes. They said there was like over 100 new costumes coming. And one thing I wasn't expecting, more single player. They showed off the new single player trailer. Holy shit, it looks so good. And there's some new character they have for this new single player, which once you beat it, you can actually unlock her and play as her in the like actual game online. That's gonna be really cool. And then at the end, they're like, oh, we have one more thing to announce. And I was a little disappointed, because I saw, oh, it's more Splatoon stuff. And then all of a sudden, you see in the Splatoon, in the dude's eye, you see the Smash Brothers logo. And I was like, holy shit, that was probably the best way that they could ever tease Smash Brothers too. Like, I was not expecting that at all. That was crazy. And then that means Inklings are now in Smash Brothers. They're going to be in the next Smash Brothers. And that is going to be amazing. Inklings are a great character to have in Smash Brothers. Like, I can't fully think how they would work. They'd be running around. They'd be a good range character. You shoot the ink, and then I'd imagine the ink would like land on the ground, and you could swim in it and try to avoid attacks or something. Like, that would be really cool. And then they did show off a lot about Mario Tennis as well. In Mario Tennis, they didn't say too much about the story mode, which is one thing I was really excited for when they first announced a new Mario Tennis game. But there is some really cool stuff. Like, the gameplay in it looks really good. It has, now, when you shoot, there's a thing now you can aim to exactly where you want to shoot. I feel like that's a little bit cheap, but that's going to be really cool too. And also, you can break your racket. Like, if you have too many big attacks come at you, your racket will actually break. So I thought that was really cool too. And this one has online. There's going to be online tournaments, unlockable costumes, a lot to do in this game. And full motion controls. You can play it with full motion controls. Like, full motion controls. That sounds really cool. I'm really excited for what they've announced in this Direct. This was a really, really, really good Direct. I might have missed a few games while talking about this, but this was a really good Direct. Those are some of the games that I was like really, really, really stoked on when I saw this Direct. So please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.